What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Kike here, and I'm back with another one. So today I'm going to be doing top 6 teams of legends. Now, before I even get into the video, I honestly just want to just say that I feel like personally that where the meta is at, there's no one team that's just completely just no dominant the other. I feel like all of these teams are honestly just about on the same level currently where the meta is at. So I'm not honestly going to just be doing everything like I'm not going to be doing anything in a number order. This is just straight up the top 6 teams, but it's not in any particular order in general. I feel like all these teams are just about on the same level as far as know how they'll be able to compete in high levels of PvP and stuff like that. Especially if you have the core team and if you have the units to make up the team, obviously, because it's a team build team. But yeah, now that we got it into that personally, let's just get straight into it. So obviously the first team that I have here is What am I saying? I saw this and I was about to say Sun Family. The first team I have here is LOE. Now I don't think I need to talk about it too much. LOE, like I call them the Saiyan destroyers because they are the Saiyan destroyers, and Saiyans make up like literally Saiyan units literally make up like 65-70% of the game. So and there's always gonna be new Saiyans because you wanna know why, because it's Dragon Ball. So there's always gonna be a new Saiyan, and they just pretty much put Saiyans in body bags. So that's the reason why I feel like LOE is just one of the top 6 teams in the game, and why I feel like they're just gonna be here around. They're gonna be around for a while, man. They're just gonna be here. You may not always see them as often just because the way the Legends works, it always just goes off with what team is this hot at the moment, or what's hot for the week, or what team has the most flashiest, or what team is just the most broken. But currently, that LOE is just still one of the best teams of the game. Don't sleep on that. They're just monsters, bro. Bro, the things that they do to almost any Saiyan build, it's just it's dumb, bro. It's really, really, really dumb. So next we have fusions. Now I don't have LF Vegito, but I still feel like fusions. I feel like I don't know if I will put them in the top 6 without LF Vegito. I'm not gonna lie, because LF Vegito, I'm not gonna say I can't say this. All right, I feel like he does carry the team a lot. Like even with the addition of the new green Gogeta, who is really, really good, the team just doesn't work the same without Vegito. Like that's why I feel like, because I fought against people who tried using fusions without Vegito, and it just doesn't work the same without Vegito. Vegito just brings too much to the table. He just makes the team work way too well. So I feel like without Vegito, they're definitely not top 6 in my personal opinion. Maybe you guys may feel different. This is just my personal opinion, but I feel like with Vegito and all the new fusion units, like this guy is still good. No, this guy is meh. This guy is meh. This guy is still one of the most best, defensive options for their only real defensive option for this team. Still one of their best defensive options. Stupid, stupid, stupid good. But I feel like with them, LF Vegito, he's definitely like this team is definitely back into the top tier options of teams. Definitely worthy of being in the top 6. Really, really good team. I currently don't have the two main units you need to run this team right now in this meta. So there's a reason why I haven't done a fusion video, and I don't think I ever done a fusion video. Because I never pulled Super Vegito. So there's that. So next team is Regen. Now I really, really like the new Regen team. Now personally, I feel like Regen could have been way better way back if they just would have made Kid Buu a lot better, because Kid Buu, honestly, like they all they needed was a new red unit, but Kid Buu just did not live up to those expectations, in my personal opinion, of being that red unit that they needed to put them back into the top top bracket of like teams. But Janemba came, a UST unit that nobody expected to be UST. He came, swept the whole game, and he pretty much took Kid Buu's spot on the core team for Regen. This guy is a monster. His green card is crazy. He does crazy strike damage. Like he's a phenomenal unit, and he really helped bring this team back into the spotlight that they really, really needed. Now as far as options, as far as the team go, right, I feel like I just can never run this team without Cell. Like Cell, he's going on like almost a year old. He's aged so well in this team. I feel like the team is good enough now to where they have good enough units so where you don't always have to run Cell. But it's like, damn, bro, I feel like every match you're going up against like probably like SJ4 Goku currently in the middle, or probably Super Vegito. So I feel like I just don't feel comfortable without running Cell. Even that, bro. Cell is just such a phenomenal unit. Like he just does so much, and I feel. Let me, man. Let me get off Cell case because I know some of y'all gonna be like, "Yo, bro, get off this man Cell's case, man." But like seriously, man, he's a phenomenal unit. Baby also helped bring this team up to the next level. He's just this amazing support unit for the team, and that's why they went from literally being like, before the Christmas season, they were literally probably one of the worst teams, and after Baby dropped and this guy dropped for the new year, the new Janemba. This team went from literally being at the bottom barrel back into the top 6 teams in the game. So really, really happy that Regen has getting the shine that they deserve, in my personal opinion. I really like Regen even before they were like took off with the whole Zamasu meta and all that stuff. I always liked their team, so I'm really happy to see I can finally run them. So there's that. So God Key, I don't think I need to talk about God Key too much. Like they're really phenomenal, even without Zenkai with him Bears or Legends Limited Vegeta. Like if you have them, they're definitely 100% without a doubt like top 6. But without them, it's kind of it could get a little sketchy. But I feel like if you at least have this, probably at least Rose and like at least this guy, then they still can compete. But I feel like Zenkai we can embarrass, and I feel like LF Vegeta. I feel like they really hold a lot of weight on that team. It's sad to say that both of their top tier green options is like if Legends Limited. I feel like that's probably one of the things that hold them back. That's why I was really disappointed with the new God Key units that came out, that they decided not to make one of them green, because like bro, like they have no like easy summonable to get units that are green. Feel like that kind of holds them back just a little bit. But no, this guy, he got replaced with the new God Goku. I feel like the new God Goku, you could definitely replace him with him. He's like stupid good, and I feel like this guy is starting to fall off anyway, so you can slide him out. This guy's still good. Guys can go for the Whis setup if you guys want to, because Whis is still a phenomenal unit on that team. So yeah, God Key definitely, I feel like they're in the top 6 of teams, definitely for sure. It's debatable if you don't have either of the Legends Limited units. I guess you could say that, but I still feel like they're still a very competitive team. Like if you have SSB, Kaioken, or at least Rose or this guy, then you still could compete in top tier PvP with God Key, in my personal opinion. So God Key, I feel like, is deserving of being in the top 6. No, this is a saga from the movies, if you couldn't tell. Now, I don't think I'm not gonna get too deep into it with this team, because to be honest, I think every y'all know, bro. Come on now, bro. Bro, y'all know, bro. Saga for the movies is dummy right now. They just keep getting more saga. Like they just keep dropping movie units, bro. I don't know why. They just been like, bro. Legends just been like just ass kissing, bro. With Saga from the movies right now. I don't know why they love this tag so much, but they really, really like this team. But yo, Saga from the movies, don't really need to get into it. They're still one of the best teams in the game. It's definitely, obviously, they're in the top 6 without a doubt. They're really, really, really good. Even with no Janemba being like the first anti-Saga from the movies unit, it kind of slowed them down a good amount, a bit. But still, they're still one of the best teams in the game. And they're still really, really tough to go up against. But no, there's that. Now here we have the last option. Now when it came down to this last team, right? As you can see, is GT. It was tough because when it comes down to these last teams, with this last team, I had to look at all the other teams, that were meta at some point, and I had to look at that. And I was going to choose Sun Family at first, and I took a look at Sun Family again. I was like, yo, Sun Family, they low key kind of falling off. I'm not gonna lie, like. Mostly because I feel like the 2 LF units that they have on that team, the way that they're designed to where like they only can do like really, really crazy things once a Goku dies. Like they're still good, but they have passives that only activate when a Goku dies. I feel like that holds them back a little bit. And as far as how the team is built, right? In my personal opinion. But that's just that. That was the team that I almost put in this 6th slot. Oh, well, I'm not going in a number order, but that's the team I almost put as for this the last team option here. But I decided I was actually going to give it to GT because I don't know why it was even an argument now to think about it, because GT, bro, I say that this guy is definitely debatable Z tier, or I feel like it's debatable. Some people may think he's not. I feel like he is, but no, it's debatable that he may not be Z tier. But I feel like that guy's Z tier. SJ4 Goku. Now SJ4 Vegeta, I definitely think he's S plus, just right on the borderline of Z tier, but he's not in there with the rest of them, bro. He's just, when you run him on other teams, you just like, he's just a super glass cannon, but he's still a phenomenal offensive unit to where he's definitely going to be an S plus. He's going to be good for a very long time. Super Baby 2, an amazing support unit for both Regen and for GT. So it just really dumb synergy. But the reason why I chose the team is because the synergy between these two units, like, bro, the SJ4 it's big, bro. It's dummy, bro. The synergy these two have, like, this guy debuffs you every time you use a strike card. It makes you take more blast damage. This guy debuffs you and makes you take more strike damage every time he hits you with a blast card. Plus, he has permanent blast card reduction and permanent increase art draw speed by 1. This guy recovers key when he comes in and recovers key every time an enemy swaps out. This guy recovers key every time he comes in. Like, bro, it's just a dumb combination, bro. Like, the synergy between, especially this guy, baby, and the SJ4s, and the SJ4s in general, the team synergy is just amazing. And that's why I can't wait until the Sin Shenron drops, because I feel like this team is gonna, like, even be more better in my personal opinion, and they're gonna be super, super, super amazing to see how good they become with those new GT units coming in February. Now, this guy is also a really, really good option because because he's not a Saiyan, he takes off some of that pressure if you're going up against an LOE team, because LOE is still lurking around, and the second that you have too many Saiyans on the team, it becomes a little difficult, especially with SJ4 Vegeta being such a glass cannon. But yeah, this guy is really amazing with his cover rescue. Slows people down a lot, especially with his ultimate guarantee paralyzed. Really like him a lot more in GT, in my personal opinion, than androids. I don't know, I'll probably have to double test that again, but still a phenomenal unit. Now, this guy, he's pretty dirt. Nah, let me not say that, because I know some people get offended. He's just not really all that. I really hope that Sin Shenron is this color. I really hope that he's yellow. Please, I want Sin Shenron to be yellow. Really, because I don't want baby to be yellow, just because, like, we already have a Saiyan that's GT that's yellow. So I feel like Sin Shenron being yellow would be a lot of a better option. And yeah, so personally, that's what I feel is why this team is in the top 6, because they're just the synergy between this team, as small as options they have currently right now. We just take a look at it. They still, like, the synergy that these two bring to the table is no small amount. Like, it really is a lot, and they really do help this team out a lot. So there's that. So it's your boy Kaike. Go like Scott for more content. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what units you think are, or what teams that you think are the top 6 teams in the game. I know these type of lists, they bring a rise out of people, because some people feel like, oh, my team isn't on there. Why team? Like, bro, this is just my personal opinions for me just playing these teams and all that stuff. So, everybody's opinion is going to be different, because sometimes some people play styles are different. Some people like certain things. Like, when I look for teams, I'm looking for consistency, and I'm looking for a decent amount of synergy, because you have a lot of good, like, units on the team, but they don't exactly just work well together. It's kind of hard to explain. But, like, I'm just looking for consistency and a good amount of synergy. These two, the synergy between these two are just crazy, and they can put a consistent amount of damage without effort, like, without any problem. And they also have extended utility. Mostly more SJ4 Goku has extended utility, outside of just being what they are, which is attackers. So that's why I feel like this team is really solid, really good, and why they're deserving of being in the top 6 over Sun Family, because Sun Family, they are kind of hitting that declining state. They need a few new units. Like, you can still run them, but their team is just kind of set up kind of weird right now, right? So there's that. Yeah, so your boy Kaike once again. Tell me what you guys think, and yeah, I'm out.
Nigga, Gogeta is beyond broken, bruh. Come on now. Stop fucking playing with me.